This is home, guys. What a journey. What a journey this has been. You wonder why my YouTube has been ignored lately? This is why. Just realized I don't have my microphone on. I'm sorry. We're just gonna have to deal with that. It shouldn't be that bad. It's not very windy. Well, this is my big new purchase. I bought me a log cabin. I've always wanted a log cabin, and I bought one, and I'm really tickled. Check this out. Now, this isn't really going to help a ton with my fishing quite yet, but it might be enough to give me some kind of, I don't know, maybe some kind of a starting point. Maybe I dig out a little deep hole and try to retain some fish or some minnows, something in here. I'm so bummed, man. This tree was awesome. This tree over here, it just fell in a big storm 3 days ago. This tree, you can see the big branch. It came down about a foot off the ground. It was only about a foot off, and then it shot straight back up in the air. And big storm finally was its demise 3 days ago, right before closing on this place this morning. I literally just closed on this deal, and here we are, home sweet home. Check this out. The bucks just absolutely destroy this tree. Dude, there's my porch. This place is beautiful. I'm so thankful that God has allowed this opportunity. It's not over yet. This is mine, but a lot of stuff needs to happen. I need to do some pressure washing, but anyway, got some stamped concrete going up here. A couple rocking chairs. I'm not sure if those are supposed to be there. I'm going to have to ask the seller if that was intentional. But then you go up and go back down. Some more beautiful stamped concrete. And then a garage and a walkout basement. The roof was just put on last year, brand new, pretty green roof. And then you walk up to the porch. You got some lighting up here in the porch. I'm going to have to really spend some time on my banjo. It wraps around. I mean, come on. This is awesome. I'm so stinking thankful for this. Then you got steps to come back down. Little rock patio. I need to do some weeding. A couple little concrete slabs in the back. I've got stain in the shed to match the house. Just waiting on that to dry out. That was put in a little bit ago and should be ready to stain really this month. Maybe next month. Look at this. A backyard full of locust trees and southern catappa trees, and we've got a black cherry tree right here. Well, that one, not this one, that one. In my loft window up there, where I can sit with my 4570 and watch the tree line with a deer call a buck over on my side of the tree line. Actually, I own the tree line. It stops at the field there's maybe 10 yards worth of a tree line up in there. So I might leave it kind of thick and maybe put one opening in the middle, and I might drop a salt block in that opening. Anyway, that's not exactly my kind of hunting per se, but this is only 2.2 acres, so I'm going to have to be somewhat strategic. But I'm just a few minutes away from the family farms, where I have all kinds of hunting opportunities, and should be some squirrels up in there. I want to get permission from the neighbor to see if I can, well, I'm going to try to get permission from my neighbor to see if I can hunt over there too. Got a deer stand, not really, it's a playhouse, but when you're a deer hunter, I guess I'm going to try my thing, or try my chances at a deer stand. It's not normally my thing either. I tend to just like to hunt on the ground, but there's not much stalking I can do here. I'm going to just have to be really quiet, hang up in a tree in a saddle, or hang out up in there, or during gun season. Like I said, if I see one during gun season back there and I've got a chance, I'll open that loft window and I'll take a shot. I am not too proud to do that. And it is legal, I did check. So I'll go put on my orange and I'm good. So how about we get inside and check it out a little bit. Okay, here is my new living room. And the loft up to the top. I've got me a wood stove. Gonna have some deer up there. Probably put a gun up right there. Let me get my keys in my pocket here. Get my hand back available. Whoa, let's see what these views look like. See what things look like from the living room. Oh my goodness gracious. Would you just look at that? Let's do it some more. Oh my goodness. What a blessing. So when I sit down in a leather chair, ooh, it's comfy. The seller left me these chairs. Man, that's the view. I can see trees, I can see the sky. In the fall, it's gonna be just so cool when everything starts turning colors. And we've got a flower bed right here with some ferns in it. And the snow, I can't wait for the snow. It's gonna be just beautiful. And then we walk up here, up the loft. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do here is, this will probably be where I do a lot of editing. What in the world? There we go, there's a light. I'll probably do, like, have a desk up here for my YouTube stuff, just to be able to edit up here. Man, that is so cool. Look out in the back. I think that's a pretty good idea, actually. I think that's what I'll probably do. I need to find a place for all my deer heads and my muskie. Got a turkey. Not sure where I want to put everything. I need to be considerate to my wife, but it is a log cabin. I feel like the answer is pretty obvious. She might disagree with that. But TV will go here. There's some space kind of here and there and everywhere. Let's hop in here. This is the master bedroom, which we will take the bunk out and put that in my son's room. So a bunch of space in here. And the sun comes up in the morning right over in there. So you can watch the sunrise. Maybe over in there. Yeah, probably more like over in there, which is fine. I mean, either way, it's going to be beautiful. Watching the sun come up and glow. Just absolutely tickled. This is what I get to call home. Like, what? And then we've got a walkout door to the backyard from my bedroom. Like, this is so cool. And one of my favorite parts of this, so I've never had a house with more than one bedroom or more than one bathroom in it. Well, we get a master bath with a jacuzzi tub in there and granite countertops that match the other bathroom and match the kitchen counters. And then here in this, we have a hallway in our bedroom. This is crazy. You got the bedroom, a bathroom, some storage, and then behind these doors are your washer and dryer. You got a sweet window with an elevated view out looking over the little tiny brook or creek, whatever you want to call it. And then a walk-in closet. Never had that before. My last house didn't even have a closet. I'm not even kidding. We didn't have closets in our bedroom. So I'm just tickled to even have a closet. I need to make sure I turn these lights off as I go. I'm sorry for those of you that really don't care a bit about this, but my YouTube channel has been struggling really, really badly this spring because I flat haven't been making content because of the rodeo that this has been to try to get in here. And frankly, still have a lot to do. Just lost the sale on my house 5 minutes before closing, less than a week ago, and I still had to close on this one. I should say I was still fortunate enough to be able to close on this one. So there's a lot of stress, as one could imagine. Need my house to sell desperately, but we're moving in here today. I just got done signing papers and I am sleeping here from now on. I am not sleeping in my old house. So here's the kitchen. This is an awesome little replica of the cabin from when it was first built. Still had the original roof and before the stamped concrete and stuff, but just a really neat little replica that I guess stays here with the cabin. Pantries. We got a pantry here and a pantry over there. And then downstairs is right there. The fridge stays. All the appliances stay. Let's see. So this is going to be the guest bathroom, along with some storage for some towels or whatever. And in here we have bedroom number 1 with some views to the back. Man, so even from here you can get it. This would be an easy shot with a bow or a gun on a deer. Not that everything evolves around that, but hey, this view should be pretty. Yeah, you got some mulberry tree and just beautiful hardwoods all around. Really neat little place just as a whole. It's so different than what I'm coming from, because my last house, it basically sits right in the field, in the cornfield, the bean field, and so I could see for miles. Whereas this one, it's the complete opposite. That's why I'm going to cut a little path there so I could see really, really far through the field back behind the house. But this one feels like you're just in your own little Tennessee secluded place. I mean, it's just such a different feel. It's very, very cozy feeling. And then here is the third bedroom. And this is where, oh man, where it gets kind of cool, because you start to get more elevated up in here. You got a bunch of locust trees outside. And then over here, you're like 15 feet off the ground. There's the Mustang down there. Man, what a view from a bedroom. The creek is over there. Some hardwoods. Just absolutely so thankful. This is really incredible. Something that we have worked very hard to get to. My wife and I have tried for years to be very disciplined in a lot of ways. And all of the glory goes to God. We couldn't do it on our own. But God has blessed us with some people who have been a big help, and jobs that have been just, very helpful as well on the financial side. And also a church family who just has really been an encouragement, and their prayers have gone such a long way. And I'm so very thankful for every single person that's had a part of this, from helping build into my character, which is still flawed and needs help, but Part of living a life for the Lord is every day I want to be more and more like Him. And I hope and pray that that's happening. So anyway, moving on. Now for the fun part. The part of the house that we get to make our own. Okay. All right, here's a little bit better idea, I guess, of what it will be like here. We have plenty of space here in the basement to finish, and we're going to have some kind of a living space down here, maybe a bedroom, maybe a bathroom. We do have a walkout door to the outside, so I am able to put a bedroom here, and then also we've got the garage right here, which is pretty cool. Not sure, let me think. I'm sure this will be obvious. There we go. Lights for the garage. And, ooh, door opener. Oh man, I see an opportunity for a really nice future cold start video for that car. Anyway, here's what we are working with from the garage view, stepping back out to the outdoors. Oh man, I just love the birds. There's so many birds and little red squirrels I've been seeing playing around. What a blessing. So anyway, welcome home to myself and my wife, I guess. I'm really stoked, and I hope this will be a neat place to be able to make some videos from, whether doing some squirrel hunting, maybe a little bit of rabbit hunting. I'm not sure how much I'll actually have here or not, but just the nostalgia and just a place to come and safely raise my family. I'm so thankful. God's doing a lot of things in our life right now, and He's been testing us in a lot of ways, just allowing us to go through a lot of struggle and challenge. And I'm thankful for every bit of it, because our character grows. You learn patience, you learn how to handle people better, and there are a lot of things, I guess, that don't always make sense, but I just trust that God's sovereign will be done, and I don't have to worry. And He, along the way, even in the struggle, is just blessing myself and my wife beyond measure. This is so cool. I mean, just look at this place. Yesterday I was here, I was mowing. I didn't get all done, so don't judge me. But the sun sets right in there, and it was just yellow rays of sunlight. If I think about it, I'll put the picture in here right now so you guys can see what I saw. But just absolutely gorgeous. I don't really see any life in this water. I want to change that. I really want to dig probably this section out right here and just make a deep hole. We do have flow, so that's really awesome. I love that we have some flow in this water. But I want to make it like a few feet deep and try to retain some kind of like tadpoles, frogs, some kind of life in here would be really cool. I've got to be careful. I need to figure out where all of these drains are coming from and where they're going. This is pretty promising. I mean, that's a pretty good little pool right there. So maybe the right answer would be to dig this out a little bit. So anyway, this is so neat. So that's where I've been, guys. It's where I will continue to be. I have a lot of work to do. I need to get off of this camera right now and start unpacking and making tons of trips over from the old house to the new house. And I am the oldest thing in this house. I don't know how that makes me feel. So I guess maybe I'll wear down first. That'd be probably not true, because with a log cabin comes upkeep. Some of you know that, and yes, I know that. So you can feel free to tell me again, but I do know that that's part of having a log cabin. So anyway, enough of that. I just wanted to let you guys see kind of where I'm at, and the new adventure that I'm getting myself into, I really have been into, and why I haven't been posting fishing videos on YouTube. This is why. It's literally consumed every single moment of my life, other than when I'm at work, and even that's been questionable. Just how this all played out and is still playing out was just really weird, and the amount of times I've heard the phrase, well, I've never seen such a terrible transaction, or I've never seen this happen, or this isn't how it's supposed to be. I mean, we really we've been going through it. None of it our own fault. It's just sometimes you have to deal with the circumstances of others, and that's kind of what's been happening here. No fault of the seller of this place. They have been amazing. They are a brother and sister in Christ, and just such amazing people, and I'm so thankful for them. But yeah, the other side of things with my house has not been so great. So anyway, let's get off here, and who knows, maybe in the future we'll have some kind of a cool little video from this place. If not, I have a really cool place to sit and edit the other ones. So see y'all later. God bless you.